Hey everybody, Blue Trapping here, back with an episode of Mad Max. Last we left off, we did... Oh, we are... Stop! Okay, sorry about that. Last we left off... Oh, for God's sake, not again! Okay, last we left off, we gathered some parts and built a thing in Jeet's Stronghold. I did no damage, are you kidding me? Anyway, yeah. So that's what happened, and today, as Chum Bucket was saying under my breath... Yeah, that works, the sentence. Yeah, as Chum Bucket was saying, we are going to go and do a Crow Dazzle run. As well as destroy some scarecrows. If I can hook them. Come here, you. Yee-hoo! And the good thing is, now when that blows down, we should not get any spare scrap. Because it only works on cars. Oh god. What the hell? What's been buffed? I'm not even near a camp. That is rude. But yeah, we're going to go do a Crow Dazzle run. These are quite simply, it's a side feature really, it's like a mini game. It's just, you do races. Just races. Pretty fun. Ah! And yeah. If you want to do 100% of this game, you're going to have to do it. And you get to drive some interesting cars, you know, stuff you don't normally find. And some of them have interesting challenges and concepts, and it's just an all-around nice feature. And you know, if you want to hone your driving skills, it's a great way to, you know, test your tyres on the dunes. Oh, hello! Crow Dazzle can wait, because you're throwing rocks at me. Oh, get side bashed, you idiot! Oh, you never try and pick a fight with a rock against a car. Always ends in you getting side bashed by my spiky shell. Anyway, here we are, Crow Dazzle's place.
Scarecrow, still hot here.
Yeah.
Sit tight.
Anyway, time for us to meet the mighty Crow Dazzle.
Lo, here comes a wanderer. I, Crow Dazzle, welcome you to the circle of light, to the circle of the brave, the skilled and the quick. You've come very far, and with a great hunger. But, are you one who seeks to win a name for himself? Or who wishes to bind to the heart of his machine? Or are you both?
What are you saying?
Racing, son, is a many splendid thing. There are some who come to Crow Dazzle for the glory, to beat the baddest the wasteland can muster, and have their names ring out in fireside tales of bravery for ages to come. Others are on the path of the spirit. They seek the death run, to bind their beings to their machines. What's your wish here?
And here we are. We are introduced to two different races. The Scatterrun and the Opus Wars. I'll start with the Scatterrun. It's similar to that of Burnout Paradise, if anyone's played that, where you have to get from point A to point B and there's no set route. You just gotta make your own way there, and you're against the clock and against other players. And you have to get there before either A, anyone else wins, or B, time runs out. Usually before anyone else wins. And if time runs out or someone else wins, you blow up. Fun, isn't it? And the Opus Wars is, you build and race your own unique magnum opus against the best times and the best times of your friends. It's the online competitive play. You don't actually play against them, you just play against their ghosts, really. Just their times, and you gotta see if you can beat your mates. It's alright, I haven't played too much into it myself, but we're gonna be doing the Scatterrun. And you get a you get a few vehicles to do this with. These can either be standard vehicles like this spotter, some cool vehicles like the Crow Collar here, these are like one-of-a-kind sort of vehicles, and the Jack, a magnum opus variant. But you can never do it with your own magnum opus, it has to be a preset. But we're going to do the spotter since that's the only one available. So let's, as soon as this loading screen's done, let's get into a Crow Dazzle Scatterrun. Oh yeah! But you gotta love them loading screens. Oh, burp. That was a good one.
They won't see me coming in this. Not right away.
There we are. So, first of all, I'd advise going into your map and finding out where the hell it is you gotta go. Because, honestly, I haven't got an idea. I'm gonna assume it's Jeet's place. Oh, wait. Ah, there it is. That's the finish line. You gotta go to there. It's best to set a waypoint. Then you want something to follow. Oh, get out the... Yeah. The only thing is you have other computers against you and they can really bug you up. And you don't have your harpoon or your boost. But you do keep your shotgun. That's always a bonus. And any scrap you destroy from them, if you have the cleanup crew, you get it back. Really? And yeah, if you press Y to jump out your car, you can jump out your car, but it's an instant forfeit and your car blows up. It's not the best. Anyway, let's blow this guy up. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Just let him get ahead if you can. Then again, we are on a really fast car. Now, you gotta choose. Based on your car and your confidence, you can choose to either stick to the road or do a bit of off-roading. Off-roading, you can get there as the crow flies, but untish, but you run the risk of 1, losing control, and 2, being at a slower speed. Whereas if you stick to the road, it's longer, but you get more grip, more traction, more speed. It's really a battle of getting it right when the time is right. And as for your steering, you really need to hope either 1, you're adept with the car you use, or 2, you get really lucky because it can be quite awkward to actually steer some of these things. Like, this is quite a challenge. As you've probably seen a few times, like now, you sort of have to correct yourself a lot to hope that you don't just die. Yeah, cutting corners is always a good thing to do. And it looks like we are the winners. These races can be quite easy, I must admit. And the great thing is, you won, you can get Griffer tokens from this. And also, if you win, you also win the car you fought with. And we have a new legend rank, Gas Guzzler. So yeah, that was a death run. Not all I want to do right now, but that's going to be the main portion of the episode. What I want to do now is just go to see Griffer. Since we've got the new Griffer token, we've already got a few in the runs. So we'll take our brand new spotter and go visit him, see what he has to say. See if we can get used to this thing's controls. The good thing about the spotter, it's your basic recon car. It's fast, it's light, it's not made to fight really. And my riding is at the speed of light. Okay! It is apparently not very good at jumping off cliffs as I've lost most of my goddamn health. But yeah, it's a neat little car, and there's loads of cars in this game. We have not even scratched the surface of what's to come in terms of variation of cars.
Start shooting.
Apparently there's someone nearby, according to Max. Whoop! Yeah, this thing's really good at off-roading, due to its light profile and reasonable suspension. Anyways, let's go see what Griffer's got to say. That's my favourite maneuver, just getting out and rolling out. Ah, yeah. So that's all really there is to this episode. It's not going to be too long. Because I just wanted to show a little side feature. And I don't have a lot of time on my hands. But we've seen Crow Dazzle in the death run. Now let's talk to Griffer. Get into his magical Satan circle and speak.
There you are. Lungs still heaving, heart still beating. Yet you refuse to live. Perhaps you've forgotten who you are.
I know who I am.
If you knew, why would you wander like this?
I know where I'm going.
Tell me again that you're going to the plains of silence.
That's my destination. I'm gonna cross the plains of silence.
Max is a very confusing character, I must admit, but very intriguing. Anyway, let's get more fury and more scrap. Two very good things to use. And if anyone's wondering why I'm not just saving up and spending in big bulk, it's that I like the conversation between Max and Griffer. you get more of an insight. I've played this game before where I literally never went to Griffer. I went to him about 3 times. Didn't get nearly as much detail about Max's, origins, his personality and whatnot. But then I played it again where I pretty much spoke to him every time I got 1 token. You learn a lot. And their bond does grow. It's nice. It's quaint, really. So if you're a fan of story and dialogue and all that, talk to Griffer a lot. He's probably your only real friend besides Chumbucket and the Magnum Opus. And one of them's a machine. But yeah, with that all said, we did a death run, we got a new car, spoke to Griffer, and yeah. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you didn't enjoy the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you ever so much for watching, and a goodbye. What was that ending? Jesus Christ.